Hello again. So here we are. I have the key. I'm going to take a moment and share with you things that I like and just things that I'm noticing out here. So I'm turning this around. I like the bright yellow door. I'm a bright yellow door person. Not everybody likes them, but there's a lot of bright yellow doors in Richmond. I love this blue ceiling that they've put on the porch. It harkens back to when these homes were first built. This was a very traditional historic color. Porch here is poured cement. It's been painted. You can see there's the house next door that is exposed brick versus this blue painted brick. And there's no wall there between. And that, as a matter of fact, is a bench. So here you don't have to worry about front yard because you've got rock down to sidewalk. Cute little mailbox there. And here, wide doors. This is not the original doorknob, but it's close. The paint is new because I can still smell it. I see on there, if I look close, it used to be red. I'm going to take my shoes off. I also smell new varnish. So the floors have been revarnished, which is an interesting thing. Some of the homes down here have been redone with historic tax credits. The Historic Society does not love varnish. They like wax. I'm not saying that this house was done with historic tax credits. When they are done that way, though, you get the benefit of tax deferral. So we're standing in the living area. Beautiful, tall arch. See this here? It has been retrofitted for heat and air conditioning. I like these mini splits, but that is what this is coming down the side. You have tall ceilings, the built-ins, the fireplace. Fireplace is probably closed off. It's not going to work. And it's still going to have that same comment, chimney flue, fireplace chimney flue conveys as is. Here's the reason for that. The reason for that is that years ago in the city, prices were starting to climb and people were bidding over, similar to what we see somewhat today. But then they were doing inspections, et cetera, and they were discovering that the fireplaces were crumbling on the inside, so they would turn the chimneys rather around the fireplaces, and they would kind of turn back to the seller and say, hey, we want a price reduction, bringing it back in line. And somebody said, this is the way to put a stop to it. It has kind of just stuck around forever and ever, amen. And it is included in wording even if it's a brand new home. Well, not if it's a new home, but if it's a resale home that was built 3 years ago and it has a gas fireplace insert that doesn't have a chimney or even necessarily a flue, it's just vented, it'll still say that. So I do recommend that you get a chimney inspector so that you're aware. All right, there's the end of that sentences. Love this exposed brick. Love these tall, probably 7 or 8 inch moldings on the floor, the baseboards. Exposed brick upstairs as well. Still plaster. Coming into this dining area, the windows have been replaced, which is great. They are not historic windows. Those would still have the string, etc. However, this means they are very energy efficient, which is lovely. It's a super cool temperature in here too. That ceiling fan is going and you can feel the air moving around. In the meantime, here is the kitchen. So, exposed brick in the dining room. Original window size, they've replaced with more of a it's not really a transom window, but hopefully it'll tilt out that little bit. Here we go, 2 back windows, window, door leading to outside. This is a great, probably silestone, maybe quartz countertop, predominantly white with this gray vein in it. Very pretty. White kitchen. Love that there's a basement. Here we have a bathroom, cute little sink, wide tile floors. Okay, so soft closed doors that don't match up exactly. That could probably be adjusted. There is a crack in the window here. There we go, now you can see it. That's a function of replacing the glass. And look, I didn't bring the key out of the front door. I will do that, but you do have this little patio area down there. Sink, exposed wood. It's plastic to look like wood. That one's not level either. I do like the stove. I don't expect the gas to be hooked up. Oh, it is. Perfect. It's a little griddle, but it's a griddle there in the middle. So we see that works. It's a gas oven. Chances are there's another piece to this that is a griddle. Okay, let's go to the basement. Test number one in a basement in a house like this is the smell. The smell's a little bit different. It's a little less paint, but I like what they've done to the floor. This floor, by the way, slopes down for sure, 100%. Everything's been painted. This is not tall, so I'm not super tall, and there's less than a foot from the top of my head to here. So this is probably 7 feet. Like, look, I can reach the rafters. Again, it slopes down, some places more than others. That's because this basement was probably potentially hand dug out, to be honest with you. But they have put this in here. Can I get out this way? Oh, jeepers, yes. Hey, check that out too. No switch that way, so this is the only lock. Good to know. Now I'm gonna be muddy. There's your 2 mini splits. This is a ground level chipmunk view. It's interesting. So I do not know, here we are. We can get there without that. I do not know all of the everythings. I do like this exit to the street. Oh, it's a garage. So you have street parking into the garage. 1-car garage. You may or may not ever put your car in it, but it is nice storage. This deck is newer. And what I was saying is yesterday I spoke to the listing agent, who is also a partial owner of this property. I mentioned that there's several owners, but the listing agent has received, that's interesting. It's like it is a TV, metal. Wonder if it would stay, because it's like all banged up. Wonder if that's a natural thing or what. This right here is where there was damage to the cast iron pipe at one point. Cast iron, not cast iron, PVC, and they pulled it together. Another mini split. That yellow is your gas line coming in for the kitchen. Here's water. So I bet once upon a time, though, yeah, 100%. Once upon a time, your washer and dryer were down here. Because here's that. That's your vent. There's your 220. Washer and dryer was down here in the basement. They've kind of fixed it up, dug it out. And here we are. Here's another bathroom. It's another full bath. It's interesting. It's actually a deeper sink than in the other room. So full bath number 1 is tile to the ceiling and located in the basement. Let's see what's upstairs. Overall, I do like this downstairs space. It's nice extra. Look, this is super cool too. Here's your original floors, tongue and groove. Here's the floor on top. Getting back to what the agent said, sorry. They have received offers on this. I shared that I was going to be previewing this for you guys, that it was one of the first homes that you would be able to quote unquote get into. And he said, well, I know him as well. He said, Sarah, it may or may not be the one for them, but let them take a look. So again, tall ceilings, mini split, original floors. They're in lovely condition. Again, your tall baseboard. Love this detail here in the molding. Big wide window molding. I like the built-in. Hey, this house has gutters. That's not something that was common. This is your closet. Gutters is not something that was common when these homes were built. This is the room in the front of the house that is like a trunk room, an office, a nursery. In some of these homes, they have put either the laundry room or a bathroom here. But that was storage / trunk room. Here we have room number 2. I know why he said this may or may not be the one. This is also the owner's suite, just based on the side. Suite might be a big word. It's the owner's bedroom. Window, door, we'll see where that leads to. Here, another mini split. And here is your closet. So when you get into these homes that are 100 years old, frankly, people just did not have closets built in. They had wardrobes. And they didn't have a large wardrobe. So there is this porch off the side. And here's your view down the street. Wonder what they do on that rooftop. Garage, neighbor. Looks like a lime tree. So here is probably why he said, Sarah, this might not be the one. That is going to be because up here we have these 2 rooms. And we have this bathroom, this one bathroom with this basket weave tile. Love this. I love sliding shower doors. Updated bathroom, sink. Note, no linen closet here. There is a little linen closet outside. But up here, oh, and here's the 3rd bedroom upstairs. No, it's not. So here's why he made that comment. This is, depending on how you want to look at it, a 3-bedroom house, but one of the bedrooms would be in the basement, or it's a 3-bedroom house because this is a bedroom. This really accurately displays what this is. You could put a twin bed in here and you would have a bed. And I'm wondering if you could close the door if you had a twin bed in there, it might be closed right there. So while they call this a 3-bedroom house, I'm kind of looking at it like a 2-bedroom house with a nursery or office and a basement. That's probably the catch. However, house number 1, let me know what you think.